Revelio.
What was... Aha! There you are! Ha! Ah! If only Ranrock were here to see this! Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is over.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
But if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, slow down, mate. Like
The trigger gets 2 tons.
not quite.
You think you're so...
Lumos.
self-
Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombarda.
My mother used to make like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. You're really not very good at this, are you?
Descendo. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
This will not be another setback like Feldcroft. Hold true to our plan.
Bombarda.
Bring me a dozen humans. The other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Confringo! Totalis. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Revelio. Totalis. Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. With me sitting around all day. Mind you, could get a bit boring.
Totalis. Totalis. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Imperio. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Imperio. Incendio. Lumos. Sepsia. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Bombarda. Protego. Bombarda. Imperio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo. They felt that in London. Revelio.
Where's that goblin helm, you little thief?
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio. Repulsor. Accio. Repulsor. 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 That's that. Settled. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Levioso! 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 Levioso!
It's no Dallas.
Levioso! Levioso!
Lumos. Confring.
Incendio. Aloha Mora. Arresto momentum.
I'll look after you. Everything's all right now.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Bombarda.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Revelio.
It's no Dallas. Bombarda.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
It's all about having a keen eye. Take me, for instance. My eye's as keen as a...
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
It's no Dallas. Revelio.
play one of my own, you will fall!
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Revelio. Confringo.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Protego.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you're all set with the new upgrade. This may...
You'd like me to report back with you?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hog's Head. I saw some ash. And as my mother would never go near the Hog's Head, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, and Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow. We simply need to know whatever...
Very well.
I knew I could rely on. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby. Revelio! Revelio.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Hello, Hamora.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also... Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
Thank you for telling me.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but as for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have...
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Revelio.
I'm just trying to practice.
Only juice.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of... But I feared Harlow's retaliation.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But...
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had... One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked. I was shaken to my core.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
My father used to enchant.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Beating the bar is a bit too much.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Confringo! Revelio! Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! Revelio. Accio. The hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work.
It might.
Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend will be reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Lumos.
Best take on that in a while. I had such a good fun. I almost split me bag.
Revelio.
No one ever has a good bag instead. I mean, that's the problem.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. I don't like working goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Hey.
Some stocks after Howard. I've used the dark arts several times. Can't understand why more don't. They're remarkable.
I know you're there. There you are.
I'm just warming up.
Protego!
Back for more.
Expulsum!
Go, coward.
Confringo! Accio! Bombarda!
Magnum.
Incendio!
Expulsum!
Defender! Incendio!
Had enough?
Bombarda!
Look what you've done.
fight me.